please join me in welcoming Eric to London.
Very kind, thank you. Oh, there was only one place I wanted to go, which was to Silicon Valley.
Okay.
Because I had been bitten by the entrepreneurial bug. I was very excited to see how the pros do it. So I was like, I'm gonna go find the greatest, best startup or tech company I can join. I didn't even know that the two things were different at that time. You know, to fast forward a few years and make a long story short, that company also failed for basically the same reasons, but for 2 orders of magnitude more money lost. And it was totally fascinating for me to go from being the founder of a company that failed to being just the most junior engineer, not important person at all, and having this like front row seat to this calamity, you know, incredibly expensive calamity, and say, wait a minute, this looks very familiar, but the people I'm working for are the masters of the universe. These are supposed to be the experts who know what they're doing. You read the resumes of the people who are involved with this company, it's incredible, and the talent level in this room was off the charts. The collective enterprise value of startups that have subsequently been founded by people who were part of this experience is in the billions. I mean, it was really, every ingredient for startup success was there, except what I would now say is the methodology was all wrong. Anyone ever read a biography of Howard Schultz and Starbucks? I love the Starbucks story because there's this moment you read any book about Starbucks, this is a fact. Today we take it for granted that Starbucks serves you coffee in a paper cup to go. Right, but for many years, Starbucks did not do that. They only sold coffee equipment to make coffee at home because that is the only way to get the perfectly, correctly brewed espresso, thing. So Howard Schultz was the rebel trying to convince the other Starbucks founders that they should serve coffee in a store and let people take it to go. And he was so unsuccessful in convincing them that he had to quit and start his own separate company to prove that this was a good idea, which he called Il Giornale, because he wanted it to be the real Italian espresso experience. And he built a store in Seattle with the tuxedoed waiters and Italian opera and Italian newspapers. And you could not get the coffee in a paper cup. You could only get it in a porcelain cup and drink it there, because although it is not the perfect experience if we can get it home, at least it will be in a porcelain cup. And it was only through massive amounts of customer feedback, of people yelling at him in the store, that he eventually relented. You could just go through the story. Each of the elements of Il Giornale, starts to become closer to what we now. Eventually they were like, okay, I guess if you specially ask, we will give you a paper cup and we'll let you take it to go. I mean, like, this is like one of the genius entrepreneurs of our time. It had to be painstakingly, They have a company meeting where they have to now decide for this new company that they're going to now expand to multiple geographies. Should it be called Starbucks? Or should they continue to use the name Il Giornale? And it's just like, they had to have a meeting about it. I can't believe. You're like, what an idiot.
Please get it up for one of the driest sense of humours we've had on Chew the Fat that most of you missed, and also one of the smartest people in this scene currently, but don't believe him.